Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's episode, we are going to be looking at the Theta network, and we're also going to be looking at Theta Fuel because these are highly requested sort of cryptocurrencies that you guys have been recommending me to take a look at. And apparently Theta and the Theta network has been doing tremendously well because we did see quite a lot of bullish news in the newspapers, in the news blogs out there. Like, for example, CNN has been talking about Theta, and the Sun has also done like a very lovely piece about the Theta network. Plus we also have like new venture companies and just some sort of powerful companies migrating and sort of becoming validators as far as the Theta network is concerned. And this is one of the reasons why we have obviously experienced some sort of price appreciation the past few days, and Theta Fuel, for example, has been doing tremendously well. And today I just wanted to look at the technical analysis, because by the end of it all, right, technical analysis is what is important. No matter how much fundamental and bullish news we have, the technicals are going to be like the most important things that you need to look at. So on this one, big shout out to one of my dedicated subscribers. He goes by the name of Dixon. So Dixon has been talking about Theta for like a very long period of time, and finally I did get to take a look at it, because Theta is one of those coins that I have been overlooking because it has been around for like a very long period of time. And to be honest with you, I just don't really like the niche that it's in as far as video content is concerned, because I really believe that the blockchain ecosystem isn't really mature enough to sort of have complex services such as having a YouTube based on blockchain type of service, if you know what I mean. But this time around, these guys have done like some amazing changes. They have non-fungible tokens, and they're just sort of diversifying. And to me, this is very important because as you can see right over here, these are the tags: entertainment, which is content creation, plus all that good stuff. And they also have non-fungible tokens as well. So this is something which is exciting, and it could be something which could propel the further price appreciation of Theta token and Theta Fuel as well. So anyway, looking at the market cap, right, the market cap is only 9.8 billion US dollars, which is very good, and it has got a healthy 24-hour trading volume of around 501 million US dollars. So if we take a look at the maximum graph, right, I mean, like, this has been explosive. I mean, since 2019, look at those explosive gains. And obviously we experienced like a very good meteoric rise from 28th February 2021, and it literally did a lot. It pumped more than 5x, and right now we are on the verge of sort of trying to go above this particular we're trying to attempt to go to the previous all-time high, and the previous all-time high was around $15.72, and right now we are currently sort of trading at $9.86. so we are literally 37% away from the previous all-time high, which is very, very near. As far as Theta Fuel is concerned, right, the market cap is only 3.3 billion US dollars. And let's take a look at the max graph right over here. And with regards to Theta Fuel, right, Theta Fuel is about to go above its previous all-time high, because the previous all-time high was only at 68 cents. And we are only 8.8% away from the all-time high. So I'm thinking, like, where should I concentrate? Should I concentrate on Theta token or Theta Fuel? Because I really believe that Theta Fuel has got like much more growth potential, and it is obviously like a very important aspect of Theta network, you know. And as much as there's going to be like development and just a lot of activity, right, obviously TFuel is going to benefit like the most. So this is one of the reasons why, from even a technical analysis point of view, right, a breakout from a breakout above the previous all-time high right over here, right, would lead to like parabolic sort of rise in terms of this particular coin. So if you were to ask me, right, I'm going to be sort of concentrating on TFuel more than, you know, the Theta token, if you know what I mean. So this could also be due to the fact that I mean, in the next 12 days, Theta Mainnet 3.0 is going to be launching, and there's going to be an introduction of TFuel staking and uptime mining. So this is one of the reasons maybe perhaps we're having some sort of more activity and more people are gravitating towards TFuel due to the fact that there's going to be like some sort of staking. So people are sort of gravitating towards TFuel, and it's on the verge of breaking its all-time high, and it is way much more undervalued in comparison to Theta token. So you know, I'm so excited about TFuel in comparison to Theta token. I hope that really makes sense. But one thing that you have to understand about both these coins is they are in corrective pattern structures. Like for example, Theta token, right, this whole situation is a corrective structure. So best believe before we sort of start hitting all-time highs, right, we need to sort of break these barriers and begin to use them as support. Of course, we can have like a bump and run type of situation where the price sort of just breaks out and then just heads on to new stratosphere. That could happen, you know. So as far as Theta token is concerned, right, we need to go above $10 or even $11 and start using this particular area as support. And the more we sort of bang our heads towards this previous resistance, right, the higher likelihood that we're going to go up, you know, and just create new all-time highs and just continue going up, you know. So one thing that you have to remember is this whole structure is a corrective structure. So do not really get too excited. I would only get excited if the previous all-time high is broken and, you know, it starts acting as support, and then the prices are going to propel towards the next level. And the other thing that you should remember is usually the price is fixed in before the news is announced. So for example, we had amazing publications on the Sun and on CNN network as well. So that could have led to the price appreciation in the past 24 hours, you know, because the past 7 days Theta has pumped by about 11%, right, and the past 14 days is only pumped about 2.5. so mostly this week Theta token has pumped by about 11.2%. so that could have played a role, you know, like these articles, the prices has already been punched in, and it's all about buy the rumor, sell the news. But you have to remember that there's still going to be some more propelling factors, such as this particular, you know, countdown, because a countdown has got like a psychological effect on investors. And, you know, the more we get closer to this particular launch, you know, or the release, the release of the mainnet, right, the more people are going to get excited, you know. So this could also play like a very good key factor. But if we look at it from a technical perspective, I think TFuel is the one that is most likely going to benefit a lot from this particular launch and this particular countdown, you know. So as far as TFuel is concerned, right, I'm probably going to sort of get excited and interested when and if we break above the, you know, 68 cent level. So let's flip over to the smaller time frame, because we need to take a look at what is happening on the smaller time frame. So basically, you guys already know one of the tricks that I use, right? I use doji candles to sort of highlight where the price kind of fell off. So for example, this particular area is going to give us like a lot of trouble, and this area as well is going to give us some trouble. So for example, 63 cents is some good resistance, between 63 cents to around 65. This is where we sort of need to start trading and just start using it as support. Once we do that, there's a high likelihood of us going above 68, and then the price is going to sort of continue going up. But I think at this particular moment, for example, 64 to 65, this is where we're most likely going to have like a little bit of a correction, because we've been pumping since 12 June, so this push up has been happening since 12 June. So there's likely going to be a scenario where the price of Theta is going to come back down to maybe 55 to 60 cent level. We're going to slightly reduce, find support, and then continue pumping. Okay, so if you guys benefited from this run up, right, you should probably be taking a little bit of profits off of the table. Just take something off of the table and try to re-enter when the price kind of corrects. Because for example, right now we're having this doji on the 4 hours. This doji candle represents indecision, and due to the fact that we've been pumping for the past few hours, right, and then all of a sudden we are coming to this area of resistance, and then we also produce this doji candle, it could signify a slight retracement, which could be possible. So if we had a slight retracement, right, where would we end up going? So we're most likely going to end up getting back to 56, between 56 and 60 cents, just like I told you. And worst case scenario could be 53 cents. Like this area has got like a lot of trading volume, but that couldn't happen. So this is one of the reasons why my strategy as far as trading Theta, or rather TFuel, is once the breakout occurs here, like once the breakout occurs and we have like decent support, then I'm most likely going to enter this particular trade, or vice versa if we have a retracement and we sort of find our support to the downside. So to me, this particular area is a no trade area. I'm only interested in either the breakout or the retracement. Okay, so yeah, what else did I want to talk about? However, from a daily perspective, as far as TFuel is concerned, right, everything is looking absolutely bullish, very bullish. And on a daily perspective, right, we did go above this level. We did end up pushing up above 58. So what needs to happen today is if we could close above 58 cent level, right? If the price today is actually the 18th of June. If today's daily close is going to be above 58 cents, I mean, that's the most bullish news ever, and then we're most likely going to continue, pumping towards the upside due to the fact that we have this exciting countdown, right? It's just going to psychologically affect traders, and people are most likely going to be going crazy on TFuel. So if today's daily close is going to be above 58 cents, then we're most likely going to end up pumping, because this isn't sufficient resistance right around this particular area, and so far we are proving to have more bulls at this particular moment. So for me, TFuel is an absolute banger. It's an absolute price pump certified type of cryptocurrency, that you could trade in this next coming few days, especially before the Theta Mainnet launch 12 days from now. So I'm just going to be very I'm going to be watching it like an eagle. I'm just going to be snatching and going back and forth when it comes to like buying the dips. So my game plan is going to be either buy the dips or long the pump. So I'm looking forward to today's daily close. If we close above 58 cents, then it's game time, baby. So yeah, but it seems like we're most likely going to close above 58 cents. So I'm probably going to be giving you an update in the next coming few hours, probably tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the like button as well. And in case you've got any coin recommendations or anything that you would love to look at in particular, a lot of you have been telling me to take a look at Zilliqa and VChain, plus a few other coins. So that's going to be coming up today. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and always remember that I am not a financial advisor. My analysis shouldn't be used as trading advice, or you shouldn't use this material as your trading guides, because investing in cryptocurrencies is extremely risky, and sometimes the markets do have sharp declines, and some things are very unpredictable. So please always make sure that you do your own due diligence and be self-accountable. Always make a trade because you believe that is the right thing to do. So yeah, talk to you a little bit later. I'm going to be concentrating on TFuel, and I'm looking forward to today's close. Today's close needs to be above 58 cents, and we have resistance between 65 to 68. And there's a high likelihood that we could experience a pullback, a little bit of a correction, because here, if you take a look at the 1 hour time frame, we are indeed losing some steam. So I would rather wait for either the pullback or the breakout. So if you invested in TFuel a while back, consider taking some profit, a little bit, like maybe like 30%, so that in case it drops, you can still sort of increase your bag. But this is a very good long-term type of investment, and you're never going to go wrong with either TFuel or Theta token. All these are like powerful cryptocurrencies, and they could easily do like a 10 to 20x by the end of this particular bull run. Let's say by Q1, by the end of Q1 2022, because a lot of you love price predictions. So if TFuel had to do a 10x, that would only be like a 30 billion market cap, which is very easily attainable. Theta Network would do like 98 billion, which is also feasible. So this could do a 5x, maybe a 5x. 50 billion would be very good, but TFuel is what I'm gravitating towards, because as many people sort of make payments and they just use the Theta Network, TFuel is the one which is going to be appreciating in value. So in comparison to Theta Network. That's all I have for you. It's been your boy Moon, aka Beyond 10x. Talk to you a little bit later. Bye.